Hey guys, it's Kia's doll back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a tutorial, I guess, of doing the Jeff the Killer makeup. So this was recorded on Halloween day. I'm sorry I didn't post it then, but I just wanted to do the video still. Right here, I'm gonna put the little wig cap on, and right here is when I started doing the actual makeup. I already have the hoodie on because I didn't want the makeup or anything to rub on it before I put it on. And right here is when I put on the white makeup. If you guys want any of the stuff I use in this video, by the way, just check the description below. I'm gonna add the links to everything in there. But right here is when I start putting it on and I speed it up. Also guys, I couldn't do a voiceover when I first made this video because I was sick, and I still kind of am, but my voice is a lot more better. But I might sound a little different, by the way. But this process actually took quite a while because I really wanted to make sure I was blending in all the makeup correctly. And it surprisingly was actually pretty fun, which I didn't really think it would be. Watching the video too is pretty funny to see how I reacted while doing this. Most of the time though, I was looking at the mirror that was on top of my iPad while recording this. And there was a few times like this where I was just goofing around because I looked pretty funny in the makeup. But I really wanted the makeup to look really opaque, so I did do a few touch-ups right here before I went and put on the white powder. By the way, guys, if you are doing this, do not get the white powder I got because I got it from Walmart and it was really cheap and wasn't really the best. And besides, you can only get this white powder stuff around the same time they have their Halloween decorations and stuff out. So I really suggest just getting something off of Amazon because it will be better and probably will last longer. Also, I'd like you to know, as you can see in the video, this stuff was flying everywhere when I was applying it on my face, and when I was literally just trying to put it on my brush. It wasn't the best, and it didn't help because I had a sore throat while recording this. And there were so many times when I had to apply it near my nose, eyes, and mouth where I just wouldn't breathe because I didn't want to start coughing or anything like that, and it was just really hurting. But in the end, it did do its job, but I feel like it could have done a better job, honestly. So, yeah. Right here, I'm trying to show the makeup palette that I had, but it somehow got a whole bunch of, white powder all over it, and I kind of messed it up by rubbing it in. But if you can't tell, it says Fantasy on it, and I then showed the inside because it looked a lot more better. And then I started pointing at the random colors, but those are just, the ones that I ended up using for the makeup. But because I'm a liar and a scammer, these are actually the colors that I ended up using more around the face and nose. You will see this more later on in the video, but I just wanted to point it out if you guys are actually following this crappy tutorial. Now, around this part is where I did most of my work off camera. As you can see, I did some black eyeshadow on my eye, and I also applied it on my eyebrows because if you have thin eyebrows like me, or if you don't, your eyebrows probably will get covered in the white face paint. So just try and outline them a little bit more. And I also couldn't help but think that I looked like that Chinese kid off of the Scary Movie thing. You know that meme? Yeah, while doing the eyeshadow, I really lost trust. I did not trust the process at all, but I decided to just keep on going because when I was doing my makeup, I had to go trick-or-treating in an hour or two, so I really didn't have time to waste. And since I really don't do makeup, and this was the only time I did a full face of makeup, I really didn't know how long it was going to take me to do this. Also, if I didn't say this before, most of this makeup stuff process I did do in the mirror, so most of it you didn't really even see my face. But right here I did contour my nose, or at least tried, and then I start doing some more shading around my actual face. I also had another one of those crappy Walmart shadows things, and I decided to use it on my chin, as you can see here, and around my face because it was really light, and even though it was black, it barely showed up. But it did make a great light gray contouring that I could use anywhere. Right here, I decided to use some of the reds and I think a little bit of black on my lips just to add a little bit of color to them since I did paint them over with the white face paint. And then right here, I hold the liquid latex up that I use. Also, just a heads up, if you guys do get the same one I'm using, this stuff was really strong. It did not smell nice, and it actually started to make me tear up when I put it on my face. So just a heads up for that. I put a really thick layer, or not really too thick, but I tried making it pretty thick, and yeah, around my face. And I didn't really want to put tissue on it. I ended up putting tissue on it actually later on to give it more of a 3D look. It matters when it's in person. On video and photos, so you can't really tell. But a little tip or a heads up, really use like really thin pieces of tissue. That's what I did. If you want to maybe like a little bit more prominent, you can use thicker pieces of tissue, but I just used really thin ones. Made sure I coated again in some latex and stuff, and it really gave a nice 3D texture look to it. You can also like mush the tissue around if you want it to. But then I waited for it to dry, and honestly, just use like a fan or something, or just fan like maybe a piece of paper around the mouth, because this stuff will take a really long time to dry if you don't. Right here, I just started messing around and tried doing more makeup while I waited, but really just fan it. It helps a lot. Here's when I started to actually fan it. I used my makeup palette to do it because I was just too lazy and I didn't have anything else to use. But I did check it a few times, and like in 3 minutes probably was when it was fully dried and I could actually start putting makeup and stuff on it. Right here's when I used more eyeshadow. I think I used mainly the black and maybe a little bit of red to actually start doing some depth into the line before I added the fake blood. I also put some on the corners of my mouth, and yeah, right there I used some of the red. This was actually when I started to actually like how the makeup was turning out. And then right here is the blood I used. I also got this from Walmart, literally $2, guys, and it actually works pretty well. But if you want to, you could also use like maybe some other kind of blood. I'll still link like something else in the description below. Now, when I applied the blood, I wanted it in specific areas, so I just used a tooth floss to put it on and apply it. It was really easy and it helped a lot more, and I was able to control where I wanted the blood to be at. I also used it to add like drips down my face as well. This probably was the most fun part of the whole makeup for me personally, maybe. Also, don't put it on your lips if you're using the one I got. It burns, and I did not like it at all. Right here is when I had the wig and I started to fix it around and try and put it on my face. The wig cap did try sliding back, but I was able to fix it. And then that was when I was like, okay, now this is looking really good. The entire thing looked really amazing. I was really happy with it. I fixed my makeup up a little bit more. As you can see, I fixed my neck up some. I added a little bit more blood around my face. But other than that, the entire makeup and everything looked really amazing. I then used the makeup palette to add, add some more touch-ups and shading around my lips and mouth and face and stuff. Also, I would like you guys to also know that this was the photo I used as reference. I just found this on Pinterest, but if you know the original person who made this or whatever, add them below because this person's makeup was amazing and the cosplay was amazing and everything, and it was basically how I was able to get this shitty costume look so good. After I'm putting that photo next to my video, my costume looks really bad. But here is the end of the video. I added some accessories, painted my nails, and I think I added a little bit more blood around my face before I left. But I really liked how my costume turned out. The makeup was, it exceeded my expectations. I did not think I could do this good, as I literally don't ever wear makeup. I don't do any form of makeup. This was like the first thing I've done in like probably months since the last dance I went to. But I really liked doing this video, guys, doing the makeup and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave us a thumbs up or whatever. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!